Ask you something important.
Yeah,
Should I try to talk to this handsome guy or should I walk away?
walk away.
Yo, what is going on, guys? It is Taylor the Fiend back again, and today we are taking a look at what happens when the good men just walk away. Don't forget to leave your thoughts and your comments, and let's just jump right into the video today.
My proof that I think that the population is gonna slowly decline because I am in a room of like 100 men and not one of them has approached. I just think men this day and age don't want to date.
The population is in decline thanks to a lot of modern women deciding to hate men for no real reason, and this has resulted in a lot of guys just opting out and not wanting to have families with them.
Be here anymore. Okay?
We don't want to be in the streets.
Get me out.
Give us husbands.
Someone wife me up.
Give us
please.
husbands.
Please.
Drunkenly begging men to wife you up isn't exactly what you would call wife material, I would think.
Hey Mom, I'm just getting a coffee with my husband.
Say that again.
I'm just getting a coffee with my husband. Do you want to say hi to my husband? Oh no, why not?
Why would I be?
Why do you want to be my husband? You don't like me enough?
No, I don't. You're a bit too short.
That dude was minding his own business and wants nothing to do with her cringe content.
To somebody in the storm and say, do you know CPR because you just took my breath away? Can I get your number?
Okay. You know CPR because you just took my breath away. Can I get your number? Do you know CPR because you just took my breath away? Can I get your number?
Of course, those guys slammed the door in her face. They knew that they were being recorded.
I just want to say I'm extremely frustrated because no one approaches people on the street anymore. I was locking eyes with a guy at Whole Foods. He was interested, I was interested, giving all the signs, and he still didn't approach me. And I didn't approach him. So what does that say about me? And I guess I'm part of that problem. Honestly, I just want to be pursued like the good old days.
Just because she assumed that guy at Whole Foods was interested in her doesn't actually make it the case.
To another Vegas singles event. But it is in this place called Doberman's where you can't take any photos or videos. So I can't show y'all if it's hella black people in there. I can't show y'all the different age groups. I'm just gonna have to tell you after. But there was a lot of women there.
Lots of women. Lots of straight women.
There wasn't that many women there. And okay, the age group was all over the place. It was like 40, 30, middle-aged, all the things.
The variety.
Way more women than men there. I'm telling y'all, like.
Yes. So men, show out next time. Come on now.
Literally, like, come on.
They expect guys like Chad and Tyrone to come to singles events, and that is simply impossible.
Would you rather $100 or to go on a date with me?
I'm married, so I'm sorry. I'll take the $100.
How long have you been married for?
5 years.
5 years?
Yeah.
Wow, congratulations.
You could almost hear the heartbreak when she said that dude was married.
Just got my cappuccino. We with Jayla. And y'all, she want to know, like, actually, we want to know. Men, where do you guys hang out? Where do you go? And, like, don't just say, oh, we go to the gym. We go to the gym, too. Where else do you go?
Do y'all like to eat? Because I like to eat.
Right.
Your girl like to eat, and I don't be seeing y'all at the food places that I be at.
Girl, I feel like they
y'all
don't
not
eat.
like food? They don't like food.
They don't have hobbies. They don't go out and eat. What do you do?
Men are at home and minding their own business. The least they can do is leave men alone, I would think.
It's not weird at all. It is, in fact, what a lot of women out there had been asking for. So, if you don't like the fact that men aren't obsessed with women anymore, well, I guess you know who you need to talk to.
Obsessing over anybody or anything is not really healthy. No wonder modern women want it.
What happened to yearning? What happened to men that pursue? What happened to men being confident enough to make the first move? I feel like our generation is just so whacked out. Like we're just all messed up. And I think with the phones, we're just so antisocial and just everything is just out of sorts and it's not how it used to be. And I think it's a real shame that like the art of dating and like yearning and pursuing is just dead. Like, I watch shows like Bridgerton, I'm like, oh my god, we will never have that again. It's just gonna get worse. And it's actually so sad.
Too many of these women want life to be like they see it on the movies and television. I mean, it's just delusional.
First time going out single and realizing that you don't belong in the streets, Chad.
Baby, I'm on the streets. It is not fun.
Hey, what you need?
No. I want to go home to you, baby. I'm sorry. It's hard on the streets. It's hard.
She should have thought of that before breaking up with her boyfriend so that she could hit the streets.
Your name?
My name is Brooke. Jess.
What's one thing about the opposite gender you don't understand?
Why are they f***ing down sometimes?
Down sometimes. That is, if you do that in prison, you're considered a real.
Why they don't just approach, and it's easy. People don't understand how easy it is. Just start a conversation.
It's not just a conversation, it's an invitation to a potential humiliation ritual, and it's just too damn risky. Those dudes are not about to spoil their fun by approaching a woman who is shaming them. What effort exactly? She's walking around wearing headphones. That means to leave them alone.
Why are men so afraid to approach women these days?
Me too.
Well, I think like there's obviously the fear of rejection in there too. It's not just me too, right?
Oh, certainly.
Men, there are a lot of
100%.
insecure men out there that really don't want to face the possibility of rejection, so they will never put themselves out there. But then again, on the other side, women need to learn how to reject men without being rude to them and having some grace about it. Like that's kind of a lost art, is rejecting someone in a
Most of these women can't even define the word insecurity, but they still insist on using it.
generous way.
Yeah, I 100% agree. A lot of men will have the experience of going up to a girl and it's like, it can be pretty brutal, the ways in which men get rejected. Certainly in like a party type environment, if there's alcohol involved, even a guy who like in a very polite way goes up to a girl, like when alcohol's involved, people can be very obnoxious and brutal. And also with social media, men are also scared of like, they don't want to come off like a creep, not just in that moment, but then like if the girl goes and tells all her friends, oh, this guy came up to me and approached me, and I don't know, so.
She could record you. Yeah.
Getting labeled as a creep by modern women has some drastic real-world consequences.
Someone please tell me why I literally paid to go on dates with men tonight and I didn't get to date a single man? The universe said no. No, thank you. I don't want you to do it. I went speed dating tonight and I got grouped in with the group of guys to walk around with, to talk to the women, not date the men. I only got to talk to women tonight.
That was not the universe, that was single men who made it clear that they were not actually interested.
Do you think that men aren't approaching women anymore?
I feel that it might be that we're tired of being rejected. We don't like the no, you can't have my number, or no, I won't go out for coffee, or no, I'm not looking for a relationship right now.
Some of the ways that modern women reject men is brutal and just straight up uncalled for.
I'm so desperate. I can't find any guy that will like ever want to like be with me or hug me or cuddle me or like smell me. There's just nobody out there. It's just really hard. You know, everywhere I go, I get ignored and denied, and I'm really desperate. Please help.
There are millions of men out there. She is just upset that none of them meet her standards.
And I just have had zero luck with LA men. Sorry, LA men, but you have not been good to me.
Have you had better luck with the guys that live out of state?
I've had zero luck with every man, I guess, live wherever, but zero luck.
If she's incapable of meeting men in multiple cities, then the cities are not actually the problem. Hell, even one city, I think, is just bad enough.
In New York is actual hell. It is impossible to meet someone organically because guys just don't go up to girls. And I get so many mixed messages if guys want girls to come up to them. Like, half people say that it's crazy when a girl does that, and half the guys say that they love it. And dating apps aren't even any better. Everyone on Hinge acts like they're looking for a relationship, but in reality, they're just looking to hook. I've heard invite-only apps like Hoppy are better, but I'm still waiting for a code. I think I'm gonna be single until I move out of the city.
Men do not approach modern women because modern women told them not to. They're very quick to forget that, aren't they?
Half the girls here, when you go approach them or you talk to them, they have their heads up, they already have an ego. Like 5 or 6 out of 10s, they think they're like, you know, they're God's gift to this world, but in reality, they're not much at all, you know what I mean? Because unfortunately, the Melbourne dating scene, like good-looking guys, decent-looking guys will put their anything, and then females feel like they use that as validation. They feel like they actually deserve those kind of guys. But at the end of the day, the guys just want to get their and, you know, it makes it harder for actually the guys who actually want something serious.
They made their choice to have fun instead of settling down, and now they get to pay for it. This is exactly what they wanted.
Can somebody explain to me why it is so hard to go to a sports bar to find actual seating to possibly meet a man who's gonna buy me a drink? Let me know. My friend and I have gone to 3 different bars. Let me know why it's so difficult. At this point, should I go home?
Because it is a sports bar, they are watching a game and don't want to be annoyed by her.
What happened to men pursuing girls? When was the pivotal moment that a man chose to not go after a girl anymore or put in any effort? It seems like guys can just put the bare minimum and not even really put in effort anymore. They don't really care to. Or they're like, why don't girls just go and make the first move and make the effort? When did it become a thing? Now it's like role reversal where they expect girls to be making the first moves, yearning for a guy and chasing him. That is, I feel like, the downfall of why it's so hard to meet someone.
Oh, you guys don't know? All right, let me tell you when. When you guys became us, when you became men, when you started going online bragging about how much money you had, bragging about how educated you are, bragging about the fact that you don't need us. That's when things changed. See, men are very reactionary. And when you say that you don't want them, don't need them, don't like them, then guess what? They just say, okay, cool, we good.
They expected us to worship them for being functioning adults. It doesn't actually work that way.
Is more mortifying than the fact that I just went to the grocery store and I walked by like 2 cute guys, and both of them I tried to do the thing where I like look them dead in the eyes and I'm like looking them up and down and smiling, like I don't know, and both of them like looked like they just saw a freaking ghost and like walked even faster. Like, this is why I'm involuntarily celibate.
Apparently saying hello to those guys was too much work, so she would rather just complain.
Guys don't approach girls at the bars anymore.
I do.
I don't expect guys to come up to me, but I know the caliber of my friends, and I know what those look like, and they are some stunning. Guys aren't going up to them. Guys aren't going up to anyone. So I think if you're going up to girls at the bar in the first place, whether you say hi, whether you say, can I buy you a drink?
Yeah, I mean,
you really don't have all that much competition because guys aren't going up to girls. It's not like 15 guys are going up to a girl in a night to tell her how pretty she is. She probably gets 1 a night.
It's not about the competition, it's about the lack of respect that men typically receive.
He's dating so hard.
Yo, I mean, if you're downtown, you're not here to look for a wife, first of all.
Do you think you can find a wife out here?
Definitely not.
You know?
No, you don't come to King Street to find a wife.
Well, why say that?
Yo, pan the camera around. Let's look right now. Let me know when you guys find a wife. I'll wait. All right, don't say a word. No, I'm telling you guys, bro, there's no wives down here. If they're out and about, if they're King Street warriors, they're here every week. You're not wifing that. That's the word.
You're not going to meet your wife at a club, and if you do, my goodness, that is usually a damn bad sign.
To the youngins out there.
So why do you think dating is so hard?
I think our society has given women this view of themselves, right? Like you've got only f***ing the minds of women. You've got everything in our society just tells women not to have a family, not to have kids. And then what's the point of marriage if you're not having a family and having kids? That's really the whole point of it. So everything in society is telling women not to do it.
Modern women were brainwashed into thinking that they were completely perfect, but a lot of them are really intolerable. I mean, every second woman thinks that she's like a 9 or a 10 these days. It's actually ridiculous.
I'm gonna give an example from me. I can't I won't choose, right? Because we don't know who like us, and I don't want to be like, if I talk to you.
What was your question? Why?
Because she said, why do people not talk to them?
And that's what I asked earlier. It's like, okay, is there? Because you said you are laughing, you're giggling, you're having a good time.
We're giving off.
You know?
We're giving off the feminine.
They're not giving off feminine energy. Men are not mind readers. I mean, that's common sense.
Y'all are
energy cool. And
y'all are cool.
They are actually not. They're not.
But I think
bitches.
So they talk to you, They just don't proceed.
No, it's they don't even come up. It's
Hold on, they don't come up?
No, like they'll stare.
Well, hold on, that ain't the type
Stare a
of
hole
question
through you all night. They will not approach you, not
Right.
once, but they'll stare you down.
That's crazy.
They could have walked up to those guys, but they were too busy making quote-unquote feminine energy, right?
Sometimes I think that like men don't approach me because I'm like too good looking, and they're worried that they're gonna get like turned down because I'm really like good looking. They don't want to get rejected, so they just like they say, "Oh no, she's too good for me. I just can't."
The amount of cope these women will tell themselves is just beyond comprehension to me sometimes.
We're singing this guy out. She wrote, oh my god.
Using our free will and doing it for the plot. Okay, the streets are dry as hell.
I'm scared.
You're so nervous.
I'm literally gonna throw up. He's cute, right?
Yeah.
Okay, okay.
Oh, you can stand behind.
Sadly, she did not get distributed.
A girl's gotta try. No regrets here. No.
You gotta love how they care more about the plot than they do about actually meeting a good man for something real.
I literally blacked out. We were getting salads at Blue Barn, and I saw this really hot guy in line. Oh, you should just give him your number. And then I like was freaking out. I never freak out. I don't know why.
Panicking.
I was panicking. I was sweating. Like my heart started racing. And then we went outside, and I had to like go across the street and the courage up to go back.
Regroup.
To where they were sitting outside, because they were sitting in these little tiny tables that were like crammed in next to each other. So I was like, everybody outside is going to hear me ask him out.
Did it!
I don't even know what the said. I know this is super random.
Yeah.
But are you single? And he immediately was like, no, I'm not. I'm like, he was very clear.
These are the same types of women, by the way, who will tell men that approaching is easy and apparently no big deal.
I feel like things are just backwards over here in Australia, you guys. So when I first moved here, not a single guy came up to me at the clubs and hit on me. And I found it a bit weird. I was like kind of offended, not gonna lie. Coming from North America, I don't know, I was kind of offended. It was really nice because I could just go out with the girlies, have a good time, you know what I mean? Like no guys were coming up to me, like it was great. Anyways, now I have a boyfriend, and every time my boyfriend and I go out to the clubs, there are 1,000 girls coming up to him and hitting.
That's because he's a good-looking guy who is clearly taken. Of course, those women want him.
On him. And no guys come up to me at all. And I'm like, is that just how it is here? Like, do the girls put in the work? Like, is it just a bit backwards? Because, like, in North America, it's like the guys come up to the girls, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know any girls that would go up to a guy. So it just seems a bit backwards. Like, can someone please explain this to me?
It's going to be the same no matter where you go. I think men are just done with modern women like this. That's a hardware store, not a studio to record desperate women trying to find men.
So apparently I'm hearing that 1,000 single women showed up to a church singles event. And only like 20, 30 men showed up. Y'all full of cap. Y'all full of all that y'all get on here talking is for the internet.
The funny thing is, even though 30 men showed up, none of those women wanted them anyway.
Not how you feel in real life. See, in real life, you actually want a man. But you get on the internet and cap for one another because you don't want nobody to know that you want a man, because you don't want to be called a pick-me. You don't want to be called male-centered. You don't want to be called this. You don't want to be called that. And that's why you lose. You fail every time you try to cap for the internet.
They would rather be accepted by the toxic sisterhood than admit that they actually want a good man.
This video is dedicated to the man at the gym. Are you gonna keep playing eye tag with me, or are you gonna come holler at your boy? This is why he's not hollering.
The men at that gym are there to work out, not to pick up single and desperate women, I would think.
Went to ask out a cute boy in the wild. I went up to this guy. He was like, hey, my name is Ryan. I was like, that's so funny. My name is Rylan. We have like the same name. And he was like, no, we don't. And then he put his drink on the table and he left the bar. So another L has been taken, my friend.
He already knew that if he stuck around, he would never hear the end of that horrible pickup line.
Talking to a guy from Raya who just moved to Chicago. We talk about how we love coffee shops. I say my favorite coffee shop. He's out of town. He comes back, I think 3-4 days later into town. The very next morning, he goes to the coffee shop without me to get a coffee. I'm so confused. Like, didn't you want to ask me on a date there? Like, why would you just take... I don't understand. I'm just so confused. Why would you go to my favorite coffee shop without asking me to meet you there? And I even said like, oh my God, that's so funny. I'm on my way there. I'm going to be there soon. And he's like, oh, okay, well, I'm going to leave.
He clearly didn't want to ask her out on a date to that place. He just wanted some damn coffee.
Men with no hose. Where are you? What are you?
They're doing their own thing, hanging out with their bros, playing video games, because they're often overlooked by us ladies. They're considered the nice guys. They're considered friend material. They're considered not your type. The thing is, the majority of us ladies chase after the same men. They treat us badly, and then we blame all men because of it. Maybe look at some of those men you've previously overlooked. See if they share any qualities. Maybe you need to change up who you're dating.
Those men that she's overlooking are the exact same men that she will never be able to respect.
Where are all the good men that don't cheat?
Probably the same place as all the women that don't cheat. At home, by themselves, on a Friday night. You know, not much going on. Maybe a glass of wine. Maybe they've got Stormbreaker.
They had plenty of chances to get with good men, but they decided on their own, by the way, to go after the bad boys.
I am fine alone. Clearly, I do everything alone. I'm fine by myself. I don't want to be. Does that make sense? I crave affection. I'm a very loving person. I'm a lover girl. I don't want to be single. I'm not a hoe. I wish I was. Can you guys show me? What do I do? How do you... I forget. I haven't been a hoe in years. Ugh.
It's fairly obvious that the 304 phase that she glossed over did some absolutely permanent damage to her. If you would like to get early access to videos, weekly lectures, and case study breakdowns of human behavior, make sure you check out the members area link below in the video description. Otherwise, make sure to click on one of these videos on screen now if you enjoyed. Make sure you take care of yourself, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.